I can come up here and shake your hand. Sure, close. The perks of being near the front. A Bella might not get up here very often. But when she does, you get a handshake.
Great. Hello, Mark. My name is Uche Pedro. I'm the founder of BellaNaija. It's a media tech company based in Lagos. So, Mark, you started Facebook over a decade ago. A bunch of people started startups around that time. Today, we all know the success that Facebook has attained. If you were to name one thing that was the game changer for you that you did differently, what would that be?
So I think when you're an entrepreneur, I think one of the most important things is just staying focused on learning as much as you can, right? Because you never know as much as you need to in the beginning, no matter what, right? I mean, this was especially true for me. I mean, I started, I was 19, right? I was a college student. I didn't know anything about business. I'd never built an engineering system at large scale. There was all the stuff that I didn't know. So the only way that we were going to succeed was if I focused not on what I thought I knew, but on just making sure that I learned everything else as quickly as possible. And the secret here is that learning is a process where you try things and you fail. And I think a lot of times people ask questions like, what's the biggest mistake that you made and how can you avoid that? And I actually don't think that's the point, right? You shouldn't be afraid of failure. You should fail and learn from it and just make sure that you're doing what you can to learn as quickly as possible. And I do think that that's why Facebook has been able to evolve so much, right? It started off as a service for college students that was basically just profiles that was mostly text, didn't have news feed, right? That came a couple of years in. Now there's news feed. It's made this transition from text to photos, now to being more and more videos. It's made the transition from colleges to everyone around the world. It's made the transition from PC to mobile. And you only do that if you're really focused on learning, right? And I think a lot of times people think that these things are a straight line, but the best entrepreneurs and the best organizations that I've seen are just like obsessively focused on learning as much as they can every day. And I think you guys know this. I mean, you're as engineers and entrepreneurs and developers, you don't have the success that you're having without making mistakes along the way and without rebounding from them. And that takes a certain persistence and mindset that you're going to get it done. And that's what I see here. But I think if you just stay focused on that, you succeed.
Great.